basically preventing each other from accessing the resource, resulting in both programs ceasing to function. The earliest computer operating system ran only one program at a time. Before we go deep to this topic, let me show you guys a real-life situation of a deadlock.
What is wrong with the body? Hey, where is Lion? I've been trying to call him so long time. He's in a really big trouble. I have to call him right now.
In the meantime, at the KFC,
He's so funny, right? Okay, we got to go. I'll call you later. Bye. Miss call? From who? Farizul? Oh, I forgot I've got to go assignment with him today. Are you really there? Oh my god. Maybe I should try call him.
this is where the deadlock will occur when two people call at the same time.
Hello, no one is available to take your call.
Voicemail. Maybe I should probably call him again. Come on, Azlan, pick up the phone.
Hello, no one is available to take your
No
call.
voicemail again. He's in big trouble. Maybe I should try call him. Come on, pick up.
Hello, no one is available to take your call.
Are you really there?
Deadlock in multi-threaded application. Deadlock is possible if thread 1 acquires first mutex and thread 2 acquires second mutex. Thread 1 then waits for second mutex and thread 2 wait for the first mutex. Deadlock in multi-threaded application can be shown in resource allocation graph. Deadlock can arise if 4 of these conditions arise simultaneously. First, the mutual exclusion. Only one process at one time can use a resource. Second, hold and wait conditions happens at least one resource is waiting to acquire additional resources held by the other process. Next, no preemption. A resource can be released by only voluntary by the process holding it. After that, process has completed its task. The final condition is circular wait, the existence set of waiting processes, such that P0 is waiting for resource that is held by P1, while P1 is waiting for a resource that is held by P2, and so on. Methods of handling deadlock. There are two ways to ensure that system will never enter a deadlock state. That is, deadlock prevention and deadlock avoidance. Deadlock prevention invalidate one of 4 necessary conditions for deadlock. First, mutual exclusion, not required for shareable resources, must hold a non-shareable resources. Hold and wait must guarantee that whenever the process requests a resource, it does not hold any other resources. The third one is no preemption. Preempted resources are added to the list of resources for which the process is waiting. Process will be restarted only when it can regain its old resources, as well as the new ones that is requesting. In deadlock prevention is circular wait, impose a total ordering of all resources types and require that each process requests resources in an increasing order of enumeration. Deadlock avoidance requires that the system has some additional a priori information available. Simplest and most useful model requires that each process declare that the maximum number of resources of each type that it may need. The deadlock avoidance algorithm dynamically examines the resource allocation state to ensure that there can never be a circular wait condition. Resource allocation state is defined by the number of available and allocated resources and the max demands of the process.
Hi guys, now I would like to share one of the current issue in operating system. From the research that I have done, you might not know, but after installing Windows old version of operating system is hanging around in background to taking up useful space. Surprise, right? When you upgraded your old version of Windows doesn't disappear.
It's still in the back of the system and goes by the name Windows Old and takes up valuable disk space. You might be asking as to why this happened, and the answer is that Microsoft isn't quiet as controlling as some other big technic companies.
Instead of forcing users to update their hardware and never look back, Microsoft keeps a hold of important files that made up from previous operating system in the C drive. In case you don't like the new OS and decide to change back to the previous operating system that you might be more used to. However, if you like the new operating system and want to delete the old version, that is good for you. But if not, there is a solution for that. Okay, thank you.
Audio Jungle.